Welcome to a special Friday the 13th edition of Hoops Friday Night, everybody. We hope you're feeling lucky. No black cats or scary guys with hockey masks. All we have is 15 minutes of the best basketball West Central Ohio has to offer. I'm Csaba, he's James Ryder.
Despite winter finally creeping in, almost everyone withstood the elements for tonight's slate. And we've got a frenzy of 15 games on tap for you tonight. We started off with a first-place showdown in the Western Buckeye League.
That's right, James. Two of the area's best tipping off over in Van Wert. 9-1 Elida taking a 7-1 Van Wert team, with head coach Dave Freilich being honored for career win number 400. Cougars up one late in the first. Jacob Myers finds Reggie Phillips, who drains the bucket. Van Wert up 3. Elida's Reggie McAdams with the pass to Corey Royster. He hits the J, cutting the deficit down to just 1. Van Wert's Chad Phillips here, finding the bottom of the net in transition. Cougars retake the lead by 1. Then it's Elida going back to their big fella in the low blocks. Royster with 2 more of his 22. Nice put back here. Dogs take a 3-point lead. Then it's the little guy, Eric Thompson, crashing the boards to extend the lead. But this game went down to the wire in double OT, and Dave Freilich gets career win 402 as Van Wert wins 66-61. Both St. Mary's and Bath are looking to get back above 500 in WBL play. One of them will get their second league win tonight at the Bathtub. Late second, Nate Hafner shows off the slick spin move. Bath grabs a 26-22 lead. But St. Mary's comes right back before the break. DJ Manning, the high arcing J. The Rough Riders down just 2 at the break. Third quarter, Cole Chambers goes baseline here for Bath. Gets it close and puts it home. 31-24 home team. So St. Mary's goes to the post, and 6'6" senior J.D. Meyer with the turnaround gets them back within 2. But too much Bath and too much Chambers. Brad Davis finds the junior for a 3-ball. Bath wins 60-48.
Over to Salina, Bulldogs hosting Wapak. Both teams trying to get their first WBL win of the season. Wapak's Travis Bertram running the break and goes straight to the hole to crack the scoring. Then Bulldogs, they come right back. A little off the rotation on the inbounds pass, and Scott Mader gets the triple to fall. Redskins, though, kick it up a notch. Alex Greavy with the spin and jumper along the baseline. Wapak back in front. Bertram back at it. Sizes one up from beyond the arc, and the 4-point lead now for the Redskins after that bucket. Green and white trying to keep it close. Ryan Hoying with the jumper at the free throw line, but Bertram with another 3-ball. Part of a game-high 25 points, and Wapak wins 53-52. And over to Shawnee now. A couple other teams looking for their first win in conference play. The Indians hosting Kenton. First quarter, Thad Vernon open from distance, and he converts. Shawnee up 3. Kenton responds with Matt Barr driving right up to the rim. Wildcats, though, down 1. They take the lead, and that's when Shawnee had to answer. Thomas Nolte pulls up, and it's the Indians retaking the 1-point edge. Then Bryce Fackler is left wide open under the hoop. Easy layup. Wildcats up 1. On the other end now, Seth Rosenbauer, imposing his will, gets the deuce plus the damage. Shawnee in front by 2, and then later it's Vernon tickling the twine for 3. Shawnee wins 78-55. And meanwhile, Defiance remains unbeaten with an impressive 63-44 win over OG. Anthony Kidston led the way for the Bulldogs with 22 points.
Onto the track, where Lima Senior's 6-game losing streak is quite deceiving. The Spartans feature the area's most brutal schedule, as is evidenced by their 4th straight game against a state-ranked opponent. Sean Allen and Lima Senior hung with Division I's 5th-ranked team Whitmer a week ago. Tonight, it was Toledo St. John's. Former Lima Senior standout Travis Walton in attendance. We pick it up in the 3rd. Jerry Hutchins opened from the corner for 3. Spartans trail 42-38. To the 4th, Tyler White, part of back-to-back 3s, keeping Lima Senior within striking distance. Later, White with the steal, whips it to Isaiah Stimson up the court. Lima Senior now with a 1-point lead with under 2 minutes to go. Spartans go down a bucket. Sean Allen talking strategy, puts it in the ball of his go-to guy. Tyler White here, hoop and the harm, 30 for him on the night. Lima Senior up by 1. The Titans with just enough on the night, as Ohio State-bound Mark Loving with the bucket. Toledo St. John's hangs on, 65-62. Up north, Jim Rookie and Finley took a road trip to take on Oregon Clay. The Eagles playing in memory of Cody Van Herset, who died in a car accident yesterday. They come out hot in this one. James DeMio drains the 3-ball for Clay. as they get the early lead. But the Trojans are tough inside and out. CJ Geddes gets triple teamed, so he passes out behind the arc. Boston Balmer connects with a triple of his own. Then it's Geddes down low, splits the double team, gets the friendly bounce as Findlay wins it 68-64. Toledo Central Catholic surprises unbeaten Whitmer 50-40, while Fremont Ross takes care of Toledo St. Francis 56-51.
One block down, two more loaded up. When we come back, LCC looks to continue their lengthy winning streak. Keep it locked on Hoops Friday night. Thank you, ladies. After a season-opening 2-point loss to Bath in the Tip-Off Classic, LCC has reeled off 8 straight wins, and nobody has come within 8 points of the T-Birds during that stretch. And as a result, the first AP poll, LCC finds themselves ranked 5th. They look to defend that ranking tonight at home against Jefferson. We're going to pick things up in the second quarter with Frank Hill's crew. On the defensive side of things, Nick Dunlap from distance, the 3-ball cuts the deficit to 9 for the Jeff Cats. Then again, it's Dunlap off the inbounds, makes it 23-16, but T-Birds taking off shortly after that. Billy Tafflinger going hard to the rack. He had double figures in the first half. LCC was up 9. Then it's the T-Birds working in transition. Bruce Hodges, the beneficiary of some quick passing. LCC lead at 11. How about more from the T-Birds? Half court, Martise Kimbrough for 3. He had a team high 20. And then it's Kimbrough creating for others. John Kidd with the lay-in. LCC wins 81-44. Then Bluffton coming in off their first win of the season. They're facing off with a red-hot Spencerville squad, winners of their last 5. First quarter, Bearcats go inside to Coleman McCormick. Spencerville up 5. Then off a steal, they get it in. They get it up to Derek Goki. Spencerville in front by 7. But back comes Bluffton. Off the miss, R.J. Stratton, right place at the right time. He gets the bucket for Bluffton. Then Bearcats answer. It's Ben Bowers. He buries it from long range. Spencerville wins 63-38.
The boys from Ada try to push the NWC pace with LCC. A win tonight over Allen Ace would surpass their win totals from the previous 2 seasons. Early on, Bulldogs senior Connor Baker finds a cutting classmate Bobby Steiner for the J. Ada up by a deuce, but Allen East answers right back. Dylan Mulholland drives, pulls up, and goes to the glass to tie it right back up. Then it's fellow senior James Richardson's turn. He gets into the lane, the hoop, and the harm. 15 on the night for him. Mustangs up by 1 at this point, but that's when Baker started to heat up. 3-ball starts Ada on a run. Here, more from Baker. This time going with the pull-up. Now it's a 5-point Bulldog lead. And then Austin Weber finds Baker in the corner for 3 more of his game-high 23. Bulldogs win 65-53. Who has the best view over in Van Wert? Crestview trying to stay on the heels of LCC and Ada. Standing in their way, Lincoln View. Knights up by 11 at the half. Knights' Nick Adam here with a great drive to the bucket, extending that lead to 13. Here come the Lancers, though. Clayton Longstreth quick to the board and the putback. Crestview up by 11. Lancers' Cade Carey here, wide open for 3. Cutting into that lead once more. Now the deficit stands at just 8. Knights here now. Damian Helm takes it all the way to the hole on the other end, and Crestview continues their roll 47-36. Grove to round out the NWC scores, a winner at Paulding 67-51. We're almost at the finish line. Still left a pair of PCL clashes, and the Max Best looks to stay perfect. You're watching Hoops Friday Night.
Through their first 8 games of the season, Fort Recovery has been perfect, and they've won by an average of 22 points per contest. That's a large part of why the Indians are ranked 2nd in the initial Division IV state poll. Tonight, they hit the road for a contest against Coldwater, and the Palace trying to defend that number 2 ranking. Elijah Collig kicks it off for the Indians with the 3-ball from the wing, and that gets things cooking early. Then it's Jared Collig. He's going to get the board and the putback. Fort Recovery in charge right out of the gates. And we get more from the Indians. This time, it's Wade Gelhaus from long range. He finished with 18 points on the night. Cavs, though, finally getting on the board. Brandon Walters from the left corner. Cavs still down 9 at this point. But too much Indians and too much College connection as Jared feeds Elijah with a nice move in the lane. Fort Recovery wins 61-34.
St. John's and St. Henry at opposite ends of the MAC spectrum. Aaron Elwer and the Jays looking to remain a league unbeaten. St. Henry fighting for win number 1. The Redskins here. Craig Kanapke getting the board and the putback off his own miss to tie things up in the early goings. Later on, it's Kyle Stahl, the QB, driving and tossing the ball behind his head to Ryan Mikesell. Look at that fancy move, giving St. Henry some momentum. Tanner Calvage bringing it up court, gets his shot blocked, but the ball quickly into the hands of the sharpshooting Curtis Geisey, nails down the long ball. But St. Henry in control throughout the night. Stahl gets his own tip back as the Redskins win by 18. St. John's, as we saw, down 18. New Bremen, a 52-42 winner at New Knoxville. And moving on, Minster 48-34 over Parkway, and Versailles an impressive 15-point home win at home against Marion Local.
Dick Coracrax and Kalida looking to get off their 2-game losing streak, hosting another team on a skid, Fort Jennings, who's lost 4 straight. Fourth quarter, Cody Warnicki works his way into the key, little half hook, gets it to fall. Fort Jennings leads by 1. But back comes Kalida. Paul Lutendorf to Austin Robke. Nice little move in the lane here, gets the bucket to go. Wildcats lead 43-40, but the Musketeers respond. Nick Von Sausen put a little sauce on it, drops in the triple, game tied at 43. Then Warnicki, with the game on the line, sinks the second of 2 free throws. Fort Jennings up 1 with 17 seconds left. After each team failed to convert opportunities, Kalida's final chance doesn't fall. Fort Jennings pulls off the upset. They win 44-43. And 2 teams heading in opposite directions. Continentals dropped their last 5, while Miller City, winners of their past 4 contests. Third quarter, Corey Hewerman to Brent Hermiller for the layup. Miller City up 26-19. Then Russell Neese lob inside to Hermiller, puts it up and in. Lead now up to 9. Continental looking to respond. Tyler Dockery finds Brett Slatman. He uses the glass for the deuce. They're within 7. More from Miller City. Hermiller, the distributor this time. Brent Neese buries the jumper. Lead back up to 9. And Neese showing off his nice game under the basket. Gets the board, the hoop, and the harm. Miller City wins 56-45.
To the NWCC for the rest of the scores on the night. The Lima contingent postponed due to weather. No makeup dates announced for Waynesfield and Temple and Marion Catholic and Perry. Fairbanks knocks off Riverside by 19. Ridgemont and Riverside, no score to report.
Blanchard Valley Conference, Lipsick improves to 8-0 with a big win over Van Loo, 61-52. And Arlington takes care of Liberty Benton, 59-44. Macomb, 18-point winner on the road, 50-32. And Corey Rawson with a convincing win at Hardin Northern, 72-48. Rounding out the BVC scores, Arcadia, a 6-point winner at Van Buren.
Shelby County League, the Tigers of Jackson Center continue their roll 55-32 over Fort Loramie. No score to report between Houston and Russia. Perhaps they were postponed like Botkins and Fairlawn. Fellow SCL school Anna went non-league with a 73-52 win over Lehman Catholic.
Central Buckeye Conference now. Springfield Shawnee squeaks by Bellefontaine 47-45, and Ben Logan beats Greenon 68-62. And rounding out the scores, Indian Lake falls to Urbana 66-46.
Well, that'll do it for another jam-packed edition of Hoops Friday Night. As always, thanks to everyone and anyone behind the scenes for making it all happen. As always, for James Ryder, I'm Csaba Sukos. Thanks, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your night.